All right, sweet. So let's see, I'll move this just a little. Great. Okay, so we're going to get started with a couple minutes of non-yoga calisthenics. So we'll start just by marching in place. So you want to lift your knees up in line with your hips. So pulling the belly in, keep the shoulders down. And again, next couple minutes, if you're just joining, we're doing some non-yoga warm-ups. If any of it doesn't feel right for you, we modify. You can do something else. You can skip completely, up to you. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead. Mute you. Okay, sweet. You can stay at this pace. You can also pick up the pace. Woohoo. Okay, from here, we're going to go to jumping jacks. So traditionally, in this style of yoga, we practice in a hot room. So when we enter the room, we start with this breathing exercise where we inhale warm air through the nose and exhale stale cold air through the mouth. So we literally warm up the body from the inside out because we're not in a super hot room, at least I'm not. We're going to start by warming up the body with cardio, right? So from here, we're going to go to the floor and hold a plank. Okay. So for plank, you want shoulders over wrists, elbows in. There's a lot of options here. You can be on your knees. You can be on your forearms. If you have bad wrists, you can make fists and be on your knuckles. Okay. Lift your heels, contract your thighs, hug your elbows in. You can stay here in plank. You can also start to bring right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow, right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow, and pick up the pace. Stair climbers. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to plank. Hug the elbows in. Spread the shoulders wide. Root down through your knuckles. We're going to lift the hips up for down dog. Walk your hands, feet back together. Slowly roll up. And then back to jumping jacks. So, cool thing in yoga is you want to reverse out of postures. So if you go into a posture, step 1, 2, 3, the safest way to come out is step 3, 2, 1. And we're kind of paying homage to that here. So we started by marching, jogging in place, to jumping jacks, to plank, to stair climbers, to plank, to jumping jacks. Now we'll go back to jogging in place. So pick up the knees. My hair's falling out. Lift the knees up. And then we'll finish marching in place. Okay, good. So picking up the knees. My hair already fell out. Okay. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweet. Okay, from here, we will hop into the traditional yoga. So pranayama, deep breathing, good for your lungs, respiratory system. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. All the time, breathe deep against the back of your throat. So here you go, bring your feet together, toes, heels touch. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate, meditate, and begin. Inhale, head down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up, suck your stomach in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, head out. Exhale through your mouth, HA, sound, drop your head back. Reach your arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Slowly bring your chin down, lift your elbows up, suck your stomach in, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. Stretch your arms forward, elbows touch away from your body. Inhale, head down. Keep the weight in your heels. Contract your thighs. Suck your stomach in. Chin down, elbows up, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Open your mouth wide. Slowly head back. Squeeze palms together. wrists together, forearms, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Breathe in through your nose, down through your throat to the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale, head up. The more you exhale here, the more fresh oxygen you can take in on your next breath. Push all the air out. Inhale, head down. So make this the deepest breath so far, breathing into the top of the lungs, middle of the lungs, bottom of the lungs, full lungs. Exhale, head up. In our day-to-day life, we don't really use the full lung capacity, but the lungs need to be worked out just like any other part of the body. Inhale, head down. This is the last breath in the first set. Spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller. Suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, take your time. Eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling, push, squeeze, elbows touch. Change, arms down, you can roll out your shoulders, your head. Second set, feet together. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt. Grow taller out of the base of your spine and begin. Inhale, head down and arms up, breathing in through the nose, against the back of the throat, creating a little bit of a vibration, snoring sensation. Exhale, head up, use your throat muscles. Think of your throat like a valve, constricted ujjayi breathing. Breathe slower, longer. Exhale, more, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, chin down. Elbows up, spine straight, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Just your head drops back, no backward bending. Arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. As you inhale, open your rib cage wide. So think about expanding your ribs, expand your lung capacity. Exhale, head up. Even as you exhale, keep the abdominal wall contracted. Bring your belly button to the back wall, elbows up, touching away from your chest. Inhale, head down. Slowly bring your chin down, keep the weight in your heels, hips a little forward, elbows up, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Keep the weight in your heels, hips a little forward, thighs contracting, butt tight. Reach your arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. 2 more breaths in the second set. Look straight ahead. Can you bring your elbows back as well as up? Exhale, head up. Can you grow taller even as you exhale? So lift up through your chest. Reach forward with your arms, squeeze palms, elbows together, lungs empty. Inhale, head down. This is the last breath in the second set. Deepest breath of your life when your lungs are totally full. Surprise yourself, take in one more sip of air. Exhale, head up, take your time, let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now, elbows touch. Change, arms down. Half knee with hands to feet pose, Ardha Chandrasana with Padastasana. Keep your feet together. Inhale your arms over your head sideways, palms together. So you want to interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. It's like Charlie's Angels hands. Stretch up out of your waist and bend right and left, right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, reach up a little taller, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. And when you can't stretch anymore, stop in the middle. So a little setup, you want to keep the weight in your heels and back flat. So hips forward, head and arms back. Try to touch your biceps to your ears. Squeeze your palms together. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist. Try to touch the ceiling. Absolutely straight line. Slowly bend your body to the right. Without bending your elbows and knees continuously, push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Just remember it's the first posture of the day, and there's no rush. Know where you have to be. Nothing you have to prove to yourself or to anybody else. All you have to do is breathe in and out through the nose. For the rest of class, we're going to breathe through the nose. If you ever find that you're holding your breath or you want to breathe through your mouth, just slow down, ease up a little bit more. Once you can breathe, focus on alignment. Bring the weight back into your heels, hips a little more forward, upper body back. Push your left hip forward, get your 2 hips in line. Right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower, petal blooming, come down, push and push and push. Change. Inhale to come up. So reset, hips forward, head and arms back, squeeze your palms together, stretch up, and slowly bend to the left as you push your hips to the right. But here's the trick, don't collapse. Anytime you feel your arms coming forward and your knees bending, ease up a little bit. So keep the weight in your heels, thighs, glutes, even the hips contracted, belly in, chin away from your chest. It's a very proud posture, and you have a lot to be proud of for coming in here today. Good for you. So in yoga, it's always like form and sensation over depth. So it doesn't really matter how deep you go, as long as the weight stays in your heels and the hips and shoulders are even. So notice if the hips and shoulders are kind of twisting in one way, For most people, notice I'm not mirroring you. You want to push your right hip forward to get your 2 hips in line. Now bring your left shoulder forward, 2 shoulders in line. Weight stays in the heels, squeeze your palms together, maybe get a little deeper at the end. Come down, push and push and push. Change, inhale to come up. So first back bend of the day. Take a deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open, relax your head all the way back, look for the floor behind you, and then bring your arms back with your ears, try to touch the wall behind you. Whole spine backward bending from coccyx to the neck, lower back, middle back, and upper back. Bend your total spine backward bending, try to fall down backwards, maximum weight in your heels, you've got it. Inhale, breathing, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward and bring your arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back. More back, change. Awesome, inhale to come up, stretch up. Exhale, bend your knees, go down, arms with your ears. Put your hands on the floor, drop your head, suck your stomach in, and then move your hips, shake your head. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet, so move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, and flexible, especially in a non-heated room. Please be careful anytime you fold forward, pull your belly in, contract the abdominal wall. Hands to feet pose, Padastasana. Bend your knees. At first, you can just grab the backs of your calves with your elbows bent. Eventually, slide your fingers underneath and grab your heels from behind, but keep your elbows bent. So stomach to thighs, chest to knees, drop your head. Try to touch your face to your shins below your knees, no room for light and air between the upper and lower body. So it's really about gluing the upper body to the lower body as you stretch your spine. Pull on your heels, roll your weight forward into your toes. So push your big toes down and then slowly lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching, stomach in. Pull on your heels, roll forward. Lift your hips up, stretch your spine down. Good, change, come up with a flat back. So knees can bend, but you want to keep your spine straight, arms with your ears. Nice, arms down, and you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together. Inhale your arms over your head, sideways, palms together. You can do it. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. So squeeze your butt a whole bunch, push your hips forward, head and arms back, weight in the heels. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly drop to the right as you push your hips to the left. Use your right hand to pull your left hand to the top right corner of the room. Push your left heel into the floor. Push your right heel into the floor. Come down. Push, push, push. Good. Change. Inhale to come up. Reset. Hips forward. Arms back. Second set. Shoulders stretch up and slowly drop to the left as you push your hips to the right. Use your left hand to pull your right hand to the top left corner of the room. Push your hips further to the right. Bring the weight back into your heels. Hips a little more forward. Stomach in. Upper body back. Push your right hip forward. Get your 2 hips in line. The left shoulder forward. Open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Come down. Push, push, push. Change. Inhale to come up. Second heart opener. Take a deep breath, full lungs. Keep your eyes open and relax your head all the way back. It's a little bit hard to practice and say it at the same time, so you're welcome to go back right away at your own pace. I'll be silent for part of it and then I'll talk you through it. So bring your head all the way back and then bring your arms back with your ears. Whole spine backward bending, whole front of the body stretching. If your knees are bending, stop there. Ease up. Lock your legs. Weight in the heels now. Push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward and bring your arms back. Look back. Fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change. Inhale to come up, stretch up. Exhale, bend your knees, go down. Put your hands on the floor, again, stomach in, and then move your hips, shake your head. You've been here before. Notice what's a little bit more loose, what's still tight. There's no right or wrong. Just move your hips, shake your head. And here we go, second set, bend your knees. At first, grab the backs of your legs, your Achilles. Eventually, slide your fingers underneath. Everybody bend your elbows back and lift your shoulders up. So stomach to thighs, chest to knees. Drop your head, touch your face to your shins, pull on your heels. Push your big toes down, push your knuckles down, and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down. Be careful with the hamstrings. Eventually, legs lock. Doesn't have to be today. Pull on your heels, roll your weight forward, lift your hips up, stretch your spine down. Good, change, come up, knees can bend. Keep your arms with your ears, nice flat back. Nice. Okay, arms down, go team. Awkward, Utkatasana. Step your right foot to the right, about 6 inches hip width distance, not too big of a step. Insides of your feet perfectly parallel, like 11s. Bring your arms up parallel to the floor, so tricep muscles tight. nothing loose or hanging. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees and sit down into a chair. Feet flat position, spine straight to begin with, 100% of your body weight in your heels. Sit down halfway only, hips into a chair. Suck your stomach in and bring your upper body back. Depression to abdominal wall, contraction to abdominal muscles. Suck it in, hold it in tight. Bring a little bit more weight back into your heels. Lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back. Try to fall down backwards at the end. Change. Inhale to come up, keep your arms there. Push your hips a little forward. Now come up maximum on your tiptoes like a ballerina. So lift your heels, stretch your spine up, now bend your knees and sit down. Second part's a little harder. Rather than leaning forward, you want to lean back. Touch your head and hips to an imaginary wall behind you. Heels a little higher, knees a little higher. Sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change. Inhale to come up, last part. Still breathing, heels down. Squeeze your knees, thighs together. Let your heels come just a little bit off the floor, and now slowly sit down. Now there's no obligation to sit all the way down. Stop when you want, or when you're a half inch off your heels. So squeeze your knees together and forward, thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the thighs, spine perfectly straight from the side. Looks like you're holding a box. Change. Knees, thighs together, slowly come up. Good stuff. Heels down, right foot back, arms down. Take a breath. Wonderful. Second set, step your right foot to the right, 6 inches hip width distance. I'll show you second set from the side. Bring your arms up, parallel to the floor. Tricep muscles tight, nothing loose or hanging. Suck your stomach in, 3, 2, 1, bend your knees, sit down. So the first part, you're sticking your butt all the way out. So feet flat, spine straight, weight in the heels, suck your stomach in. Now lean back. A little bit of a back bend, roll the shoulders back and down. Keep the weight in your heels, lift your chin up, chest up. Change. Inhale to come up, keep your arms there. Now push the hips forward so your spine is straight. Now come up maximum on your tiptoes. So stretch up first, belly in, bend your knees, sit down. Slight curvature, tucking the tailbone to keep the back flat. Heels a little higher, knees a little higher, lean back into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change. Inhale to come up. Last part, heels down. Squeeze knees, thighs together. Let your heels come just a little bit off the floor and slowly sit down like you're sliding your back down a wet marble wall. Nice. So if you're resting on your heels, squeeze your knees together and down. So come up a little bit, half-inch gap between your heels and your butt. Pull your belly in, shoulders down, chest up, change. Slowly come up. Nice. Heels down, right foot back, arms down. Okay, eagle pose, Garasana. Remember that I'm not mirroring you. So look at your arms. Identify which arm is right, which arm is left. Don't mix them up. Inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, right arm under left arm. Right arm under left arm. You have a couple options. You can grab your shoulders, you can interlock fingers, or you can have hands in prayer, so thumbs towards your nose. If your pinkies are towards your face right now, flip your palms again, thumbs towards your face. Okay, bend your knees, sit down into a chair, stay down there, and bring your right leg up and over your left leg as high as possible. At first, the foot's kind of hanging out. Eventually, you'll wrap your right foot behind your left calf muscle, so all 5 toes are visible. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back, bring knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes, suck your stomach in, arch your upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, inhale your arms over your head, exhale, other side, left arm, under right arm. Left under right, palms together, thumbs towards your nose, pinkies away from your face. Bend your knees, sit down, lean back, and bring your left leg over your right leg, left over right. Cross twist, eventually hook the foot. Now this side might feel the same, but it might feel wildly different from the other side, and that's really normal. We're not symmetrical, right? So you're never forcing your body, and every day is a little bit different too, right? So maybe yesterday you could wrap your foot, today not so much. It's all good. Bring the weight back into your heel. Maybe sit hips down more. Pull your elbows down, stomach in, arch your upper body back. Good, change, feet together. Inhale your arms over your head, second set. Exhale, right arm under left arm, right under left, palms together, wrists straight. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit down first. Stay down there and bring your right leg over your left leg. The higher you wrap your right leg, the more leg you have to twist, right? Cross twist, breathe slowly. Notice if your hands are way to one side of your face. Try to bring your hands back to center and then even out shoulders and hips. Sit a little bit lower. Knees to the right, upper body to the left, sit a little bit lower. Suck your stomach in, arch your upper body back. Good, change feet together. Inhale your arms over your head, last one, finish strong. Exhale, left arm under right arm using a little momentum. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit down. Lean back and bring your left leg up and over your right leg, cross twist, hook your foot, breathe slowly. Okay, knees to the left, upper body to the right, hands to the center line of your body. You want wrists over elbows, elbows over knees, knees over ankle, weight in your heel, sit a little bit lower, stomach in, arch your upper body back. Good, change feet together, inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, arms down, party time, go team. You can grab a sip of water if you want. Just realized I left my water in the other room. I'll be right back. All right, cheers, cheers. Love you all. For the next 3 postures, we're gonna balance on one leg. So if you fall out, just hop back in. So you always finish on one leg. Standing head to knee, Dandayamana Janushirasana. Okay, shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, and lift your right leg up. You're welcome to stay here with your right thigh parallel to the floor, flexing your right toes back to your face, stomach in. Slowly start to round forward, and eventually pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, even your thumbs under your foot. You can stay here in the setup. If you've been coming for a while and you know your left leg will stay locked, no bend, no wobble, inhale, breathing slowly, gently. Lift your right leg up until it's parallel to the floor. Kick your heel forward, flex your toes back, looks really good. Breathe through your nose. If both legs lock, then only bend elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your leg, lock your leg, lock your leg. Change. Slowly, reverse, out. Shift your weight to your right leg, big toe points forward, left leg up, toes back, belly in. Round your spine and pick up your left foot. All 10 fingers interlocked like you're about to help your best friend over a fence. Nice tight grip, don't lose the grip. From start to finish, right leg should be solid. Concrete, one piece, lamppost, unbroken. You have no knee. If you know your standing leg is locked, slowly, gently lift your leg. It's a true kick. Kick your heel forward, press your left hip forward, flex all 5 of your left toes back to your face. This is a great way to stretch your Achilles, preventing it from stress and strain. If both legs lock, then only bend elbows down, belly in. So elbows in and down, touch elbows to calf muscles. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Good, change, slowly, reverse, out. You can put your hands on your back and do a little back bend or a knee bend. Sweet, second set, shift your weight to your left leg. Evenly distribute your body weight on your left foot. Lift your right leg up, belly in, round down, pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, even your thumbs under your foot. Concentrate, meditate, don't forget to have fun. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Heel forward, toes back, belly in. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck your chin to your chest and put your forehead on your knee. And when you're ready, slowly reverse out. Good, last one, shift your weight to your right leg. Evenly distribute your body weight on your right foot. Try to keep your right big toe glued to the floor. Left leg up, stomach in, round forward, pick up your left foot. So it's a compression posture. When we round our spine, we start to squeeze, compress our abdominal wall. Concentrate, meditate, lift your left leg up, kick heel forward, flex toes back, breathe. If both legs lock, puff up your chest and bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles, and still you can balance comfortably. Slowly tuck your chin to your chest and put your forehead on your knee. And when you're ready, take your time coming out just the way you went in. Nice. Okay, so that was a forward curl. Next, we do a back bend, standing bow pulling pose. Feet together, bring your right hand up, bring it out to the right, reach back. Without turning or twisting your wrist, pick up the inside of your right ankle at the ankle bone. If this grip is confusing for you, if you're new to this style of yoga, know that you can just pick up your foot from the outside. No problem. Eventually, you'll walk it around. Bring your left arm up, arm with your ear, knees together. Lift your chin and chest, stretch up, and when you're ready, slowly charge your body forward. Take your time. As you reach your left arm forward, kick your right leg back and up. Kicking, stretching, equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever, so kick really hard. Slowly come down, bring the body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward. Try to touch the front knee or the wall in front of you, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly kick out. Feet together, arms down. Other side, bring your left hand up, bring it out to the left, reach back. Without turning or twisting your wrist, pick up the inside of your left ankle at the ankle bone. Bring your right arm up, touch your arm to your ear, lift your chin and chest. Stretch up a little taller and slowly kick forward. As you kick back, reach your right arm forward, slide your right shoulder forward, try to touch something in front of you. Keep the standing leg locked. All 5 fingers together, thumb with your index finger, palm of your right hand faces the floor. Get your right arm parallel to the floor. No higher, no lower, standing leg locked. Body down more. Slide your right shoulder forward, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly kick out. Feet together, arms down. Second set, bring your right arm up, bring it out to the right, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist, pick up the inside of your right ankle. At the ankle bone, try to bring knees together, so hips in line. Left arm up, touch bicep to ear, lift your chin, lift your chest, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, and breathe. So I'm super jazzed. I look out onto a park, and throughout COVID, I keep seeing this cardinal outside of my window. And then recently, and it's right here now, there's a cardinal looking at me right now, which is sweet. Recently, I had a friend give me, unknowingly that I love cardinals right now, she gave me a card with a cardinal on it and said that cardinals are often seen as like signs of spiritual growth. So every time I see this cardinal, I feel like a little bit held by this process. So thank you for being here with me. That's my distraction today. Body down more, slide your left shoulder forward, kick, kick, kick. Nice, change. Slowly come up, feet together, arms down. So I felt throughout COVID that you're finding like small signs of hope, whatever that is. Last one, bring your left hand up, bring it out to the left, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your left ankle at the ankle bone, knees together. Bring your right arm up, arm with your ear, lift your chin, stretch up and slowly kick, stretch and breathe. Make sure you're getting a back bend. So lift your chin and chest, relax your belly down, and then slide your shoulders apart. So right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Kicking, stretching, equal, simultaneous, 50-50. If you fall out, hop back in, kick harder, slowly come down, body down to parallel, arm down to parallel, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly kick up, feet together, arms down. Right away, come to the back of your mat, towel Asana balancing stick, feet together, inhale your arms over your head sideways, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, bring your head and arms back, stretch up. Step your right foot forward, lock both legs, point your left toes, and slowly tilt like a seesaw. Arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor. So from the side, body makes T, like Tom, not a broken umbrella. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Change. Left foot down, right foot back, arms back. Step your left foot forward, lock both legs, point your right toes, and slowly tilt. Charge your body forward, try to touch the wall in front of you. Shoulder blade, scapula stretching away from the body. Body down, heel up, stretch. Good, change. Right foot down, left foot back, arms down, take a breath. Second set, feet together, inhale your arms over your head sideways, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, head and arms back, stretch up, step your right foot forward, shift your weight to your right leg, lift your left foot, and now tilt like a seesaw. So nice tight core here, you wanna go down with a flat back, 2 hips in line, body down, squeeze the hell out of your palms, palms together, wrist straight, stretch, change. Left foot down, right foot back, arms back, lean back, step your left foot forward, lock both legs, lift your right foot and slowly tilt. So imagine you're trying to turn on a light switch with your right big toe, stretch to the wall behind you, stretch forward, stretch back, stretch. Good, change. Right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Enough of that, come to the top of your mat and towel. We're gonna flow the next 3 postures twice. You are welcome to face the long side of your mat for traction. I'm gonna face you. Standing separate legs, stretching, inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, big step, arms down parallel to the floor. Turn your toes in, lock your legs, lift your chest, swan dive forward. Look forward, good. Grab your heels, bend your elbows, touch your forehead to the floor. So simple, right? Maybe not today. If you can't touch your forehead to the floor, if you can't grab your heels, you can start with your hands on the floor in front of you or grabbing the outsides of your feet. Know that taking a larger or smaller step might help you out, so don't be afraid to play around. Roll forward, hips up. If you got a grip on your foot, pull, stretch, maybe touch your forehead to the floor in between your feet. Good, change. Come up, we're gonna flow to triangle pose. So push hips forward, keep your feet wide, and take a bigger step. Push your hips forward, take a bigger step. Yes, you, lean back. turn your right foot out, left toes in. Bend right leg, sit down, lean back, and move your arms. Right elbow in front of the knee, left arm up to the ceiling, 6 and 12 o'clock. Aim your fingers towards your big and second toe, but do not touch the floor. Don't push any weight on the floor. Come up, just the elbow in front of the knee, look up and stretch up. Push your left hip forward, push your right knee back, turn, twist upper body back, lock your left leg, left foot, flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, right toes in, left toes out, bend your left leg, sit down. If your step is too short, your knee will go beyond your ankle, ouch, and also you can't sit very low. Taking a bigger step can help you sit all the way down. So eventually, thigh bicep parallel to the floor, push hips forward, lean back and move your arms, left elbow in front of the knee, right arm up to the ceiling. I'm gonna turn my right toes in just a little bit, and then I'm gonna rotate my right hip forward and down. So hips and knee all in one line. Look up and stretch up. So reach your right arm up, stretch your left arm down, belly in, turn, twist upper body back, lock your right leg, keep your whole right foot, even your pinky toe flat on the floor. We're gonna transition to head to knee pose. Change, inhale your arms up, palms together. Turn your left toes in, take a little bit of a smaller step. Pivot on your heels to one side of the room. Turn your back foot in, so your left toes turn in, and then push your left hip forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest and go down. So this one's called standing separate leg head to knee pose. It's a rounded spine posture. It's a compression posture. Pull your belly in to compress your abdominal wall. Now, if you're looking at your knee right now and going, there's no way I can touch my head to my knee, maybe take a little bit of a bigger step, bend your front leg, tuck your chin to your chest, now touch forehead and knee together, front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together, change. Keep your arms with your ears as you uncurl vertebra by vertebra by vertebra, head up last. Good, pivot on your heels. Pivot on your heels, face the other side of the room. Uncross your heels, turn your back foot in, and then push your right hip forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest and go down. So chin, tuck to chest, round your spine like a Halloween cat. Again, bend your front leg, maybe take a bigger step. Just touch knee and head together, front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Stretch all 10 fingers just beyond your big and second toe. Left hip up, right hip forward, 2 hips in line. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl. Arms with your ears, head up last. Good, pivot on your heels, the right foot back, arms down. Go team. Second set, right away stretching. Inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, step your right foot to the right. Big step, arms down, parallel to the floor. Turn your toes in, heels out, lock your legs, lift your chest, swan dive forward, lead with your heart all the way down. If you don't have a heart, lead with your lower ribs all the way down. Keep coming back to yoga. You will cry eventually. Grab your heels. So I'll show you this time from the side. You want your hips over your heels. If your hips are sinking back behind you, you can put over strain in the hamstring. So roll forward, lift your hips up. Hips over heels, one long line, and then back flat. So pull stomach through thighs, chest through knees, one day forehead touches the floor in between your feet. Good, change, slowly come up with a straight spine. Second set, triangle, everybody take a bigger step. If you're like, she's not talking to me, I can keep my step the same. I'm talking to you, take a bigger step, push your hips forward, lean back, turn your right foot out, left toes in. I'm gonna rotate my left hip forward. Now bend right knee, sit down, lean back, and move your arms. Right elbow in front of the knee, left arm up to the ceiling. Look down. If your knee is going to the left of your ankle, you're gonna push your knee back with the help of your elbow. Use your triceps here. Reach your left arm up, stretch your right arm down. One long diagonal line from your ankle all the way to the crown of your head. Sit down more, chest up more. Lock your left leg, left foot, flat on the floor. Change. Push your right heel into the floor. Right toes in, left toes out. Line up your heels. Bend your left leg, lunge. If your knee's going beyond your ankle, take a bigger step. Sit down more and move your arms. Left elbow in front of the knee, stretch down. Aim your fingers towards your big and second toe. Look up and reach up. Push your right hip forward, push your left knee back. So sink your hips down more, lift your chest up more, turn, twist upper body back, open your chest, lock your right leg, stomach in, right foot flat on the floor. Change, head to knee pose, arms up, palms together, slightly smaller step. Pivot on your heels, turn your back foot in, push your hips forward, 2 hips in line, 2 heels in line. Backside foot should make a 45-degree angle. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and you go down. Arms with your ears. One day, arms behind your ears. Pushing your head down. Round your spine. belly in, touch knee and head together. So touching your forehead to your knee might sound kind of arbitrary. I think it's pretty cool. You're rounding your entire upper body over half of your lower body, all of your vertebrae over one femur bone. True extension to the spine, true compression to the stomach. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together first. Change, arms with your ears, one day arms behind your ears, head pushes arms up. Good, pivot on your heels, pivot on your heels. Uncross your feet, turn your back foot in, push your hips forward, stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest and go down. Can you look at your belly button all the way down? You can't see your left foot all the way down. Balance challenge, try to keep your hands together the whole time. If you need to separate them, of course, do so. Look, even after bending your knee and taking a bigger step, if you still can't touch your forehead to your knee, that's okay. It's just tightness in the body. Keep coming back. Beyonce wasn't built in a day, neither are we, so slowly over time, the spine will start to open up. Nothing has to happen at once. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl as if you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest, head up last. Good. Pivot on your heels, right foot back, arms down. Very nice. Come to the middle of your mat and towel right away for the hip openers, tree pose. Shift your right to your left leg, lock your left leg, and lift your right leg up. At first, the foot's on the shin, the knee, the thigh. Eventually, hold on to your foot from underneath the foot. You can hold on to your right knee with your right hand, or when you're ready, slowly, gently, let your right knee drop down and back into a half lotus shape. Never force your knees. Right hand up to the center of your chest, and if you can balance, left hand up. You can stay here. You can also flow to another fun posture called toe stand. Suck your stomach in, keep your standing leg straight, and start to fold forward. Touch hands to floor first, and you can walk your hands forward, lean forward, lift your left heel, bend your knee and sit down. If you can sit on your heel, walk your hands back to either sides of your hips. Left hand up, right hand up, elbows down, spine straight, maybe come a half inch off your heel. Good. When you're ready to reverse out, put your hands on the floor and lift your hips up first to straighten your leg. You're welcome to drop your right foot down and come up on 2 feet. Otherwise, to reverse out, push the hips forward, coming out just the way you went in. Beautiful. Change, right leg down. Other side, right away. Shift your weight to your right leg, lock your right leg, and lift your left leg up. We're not symmetrical. This side might feel different. That's okay. Touch your heel to your costume. Slowly, gently let your left knee drop, left hand up, and if you can balance, right hand up. So on the other side, my foot stays, but on this side, it drops, right? So I'm just gonna continue to hold onto my foot with my hand. You're welcome to stay here. You can also try toe stand, suck your stomach in, fold forward, hands to the floor first, lean forward, bend your knees, sit down. Walk your hands back, breathe through your nose. Left hand up, right hand up, elbows down, traction of the spine. Come a half inch off your heel. Very nice. When you're ready to reverse out, put your hands on the floor, lift your hips up, pull your belly in, and then push the hips forward. Nice. Change. Left leg down, honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana. Okay, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. So I'm gonna switch the camera angle a little bit. For my friends on Zoom, stay where you are. For my friends on Instagram, I'm going to stop this broadcast and start a new one for time reasons. So I'm gonna end this and then start a new one for us, okay? So turn around, lie down, Savasana. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Heels together, toes fall open. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the Instagram part of this. So if you're on Zoom, heels together, toes fall open, arms down, close to your sides, palms face the ceiling. Eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal. Okay, Savasana is a gas station. Let it fill you up. When you lie with your limbs close together, your heart and lungs don't have to work very hard to pump fresh blood and oxygen through the body. It's a truly restorative posture. Take a slow inhale through your nose and a slow exhale through your nose. Slow inhale through your nose. Slow exhale through your nose. Okay, Pavana Muktasana, winter moving pose. Lift your right leg up. Interlock your 10 fingers. Grab your right shin. Nice tight white knuckle grip. Pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder. Completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor. Look down the center line of your body. Pull down extra hard. Maximum pressure in your lower abdomen, massaging your ascending colon. Change. Right leg down. Left leg up. Grab your left shin. Nice tight white knuckle grip. Pull your knee out to the left, down towards your shoulder. Completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor. Look down the center line of your body. Pull down extra hard, massaging descending colon. Change. Left leg down. Both legs up. Grab your elbows each other. Give yourself a big hug for coming to class. Squeeze your knees together and down. Keep your head on the floor. Look down the center line of your body. Breathe slowly. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone, joint, skeletal system has improved, whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change. Arms down and eyes open. Second set, right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, nice tight grip, pull your knee out and down and hold. If your left leg doesn't naturally touch the floor, that's normal. Flex your left toes back to your face here. Try to anchor 2 hips, 2 shoulders, hold back, flat on the floor. Good, change, right leg down. Left leg up, pull your knee out and down and hold still. Push the pads of your fingers into the backs of your hands to strengthen your grip. Pull down a little extra hard, never forcing the hip. Good, change, left leg down and both legs up. Grab your elbows each other, give yourself another really big hug. This one massages the transverse colon as you put lots of pressure with the thighs into the lower stomach. It's good for digestion. It's good for giving yourself a hug every day. And eventually the whole spine will flatten. But here's the trick. You can't like force your neck and shoulders down, right? It's just like if you show up every day and do this posture twice, slowly over time, the neck, shoulders, hips soften down. But there's no force involved, just doing a little bit every day. Squeeze tight and change. Arms down, eyes open. Next, we do a straight leg sit-up. If you have any concerns about your back, especially lower back pain, please skip the sit-up and roll off to the side now. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Exhale, grab big toes, exhale, elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Nice, okay. Turn, lie on your stomach for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra, Bhujangasana. Good for your lower lumbar spine. So for this version of Cobra, walk your hands back, fingers below the shoulders, elbows point up to the ceiling. Feet together like a cobra's tail. Lock your legs, look up, and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor. Use 100% spine strength. Come up halfway only. Just your belly button down. Rest of your chest is in the air. To really engage the back muscles, keep your hands flat on the floor and hug your arms into your sides. Notice if your feet are separating or coming off the floor. Keep your feet together, toes, heels touch. Lock your legs. Push your feet down, hips down, hands down. Look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your right, left ear on the towel, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. Second set, place your hands flat on the floor, below your shoulders, all 5 fingers together. Bring your feet together like a cobra's tail. Lock your legs, look up, and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor. So hug your arms into your sides. Keep your hands flat and your feet together. Toes, heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt. Push your feet down. Hips down, press your hands down. Look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your left this time, right ear on the towel, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. Locust, Shalabhasana. Bring your chin forward and flip your palms down to face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you so one day pinky fingers touch, eyes open. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, lift your right leg up. Make sure your palms are facing the floor, so thumbs outside, pinkies inside. As you lift your right leg up, press the shoulders down. Change, right leg down. Lock your left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up. So if your thumbs are touching right now, flip your palms the other way, so palms face the floor. It's much safer for your shoulders. Press the shoulders down, lift your heel up. Good, change, left leg down. Third part, tuck your chin and mouth down, bring your arms a little closer underneath you, grab the floor, squeeze your butt. Here we go, lock your legs, point your toes, and lift both legs up, come up, everybody come up, you can do it, struggle a little harder, don't give up, shoulders down, mouth down, feet together, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, lift your thighs up, good, change, slowly lower down, bring your arms out, look to the right, left ear on the towel, take a slow inhale through your nose, slow exhale through your nose, lots of fresh oxygenated blood rushing through your knuckles, wrists, elbows, shoulders. Second set, right away, chin forward, flip your palms down and bring your arms underneath you as best you can. Might be a little bit uncomfortable, that's okay, but never forcing the body. Eyes open. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, lift your right leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, lock your leg, 6, 5, stretch back, 4, shoulders down, 3, eyes open, 2, 1, change, slowly right leg down. Relax right side body, lock your left leg, point your left toes, lift your left leg up. So keep your right leg relaxed here, it's the left leg doing the work. Press your shoulders down, micro bend in the elbows, so shoulders down rather than chest down. Lift your thigh up, change, slowly left leg down. Grand finale, tuck your chin and mouth down. Bring your arms closer underneath you, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes and lift both legs up. Come up, everybody come up, you can do it. Mouth down, shoulders down, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, thighs up, thighs up, thighs up. Good, change, slowly lower down. Arms out, look to the left. Right here on the towel, take a slow inhale through your nose. Slow exhale through your nose. Right away, full locust pose. Arms out to the side like airplane wings. Feet together, toes, heels touch. Feet together, toes, heels touch. Squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes, look up, and lift. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor. You're doing great. 747, taking off just your hip bones on the floor. The rest of your body is in the air. Look up to the ceiling where your eyes go, body knows to follow. Keep your feet together, please. Toes, heels touch. Lift your thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the right and breathe. Second set, you can do it, chin forward, you can do it, arms out to the side, all 5 fingers together, thumbs with your index fingers, squeeze your buns, feet together, look up and lift. So this posture is so good for strengthening your back. If you want, you can even like place your hands on your back for a second, feel how strong you're getting. It's pretty incredible. To keep the strength in the back, keep your feet together, right? So the hips aren't overcompensating. Nice feet together, look up towards the ceiling, thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the left, right ear on the towel. So many workouts these days focus on like strengthening the abdominal muscles, but remember that your core is 2 sides. It's the front and the back. This yoga is really good for strengthening the muscles that surround the back, which are just as important, right? Dhanurasana, floor bow, chin on the floor, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes. If you can't grab both feet, first set, grab your right foot with your right hand, left arm out, second set, you'll switch it out. Otherwise, grab your feet, squeeze your butt, point your toes, look up, and kick into your hands. So this is a full spine back bend. Continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. For this version of bow, you want to roll forward and freeze between your ribs and hips. Hold still. Do little sips of air in and out through your nose. Notice if your knees are way wider than your hips. Bring your knees in, feet out, wrists straight, look up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change slowly with control, lower down. Look to your right, left ear on the towel. Notice if you're like flopping out of postures, try to go out of them with as much control as you go into them. Good, second section on the floor. Bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside or the other foot. So try to keep your wrists straight, squeeze your buns, point your toes, look up and kick into your hands. So especially if you've been coming for a while, if your wrists are super bent here, try to keep the wrists straight and the wrists, elbows, shoulders in line with the hips. So knees in, feet out, point your big toes up to the ceiling, look up towards the ceiling, kick, chin up, kick, chest up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your left, right ear on the towel, still breathing. Put your hands on the floor below your shoulders, tuck your toes under, push up into a plank, hold here. Jordan, it's just like old times, the Thursday afternoon crew. Okay, here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, come to the top of your mat and towel. Fix firm, Supta Vajrasana. I'll show you the first set from the side. So you're gonna open up your feet. You can open your knees as well. You're welcome to keep your hands on the floor in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time. Slowly over time, walk your hips back and sink your hips down between your heels. If you can sit between your heels today, Then put your hands on your feet. Bend your right elbow down, stop anywhere you feel a point of pain. Left elbow down, knees never come off the floor. If both elbows touch the floor, drop your head back. If your head touches the floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. Remember, you can keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time. You want a gentle stretch through your toes, ankles, knees, and hips, but never a point of pain. Good. To reverse that change, put your hands on your feet. Come up carefully. Head up last. Turn around, Savasana. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Heels together, toes fall open, arms down, eyes open, breathing normal. So that posture fixed firm, it's one of those postures where the release from it is as therapeutic as the posture itself. So in the posture, we're stretching out like the toes, ankles, and knees, but when we release into Savasana, think of lots of highly oxygenated blood rushing through your hips, your knees, toes, and ankles, good for healing scar tissue in the joints. You're welcome to skip the sit up here by rolling off to one side. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good. Turn, come to the top of your mat and toss, second set. Remember, you can keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time. Slowly over time, open your feet and knees. Slowly over time, walk your hands back. If it feels okay, sit your butt to the floor. Put your palms on your soles. Right elbow in, left elbow down. Drop your head back, head on the floor. Tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head. Grab your elbows each other and hold. If that's all gravy, you can walk your knees back together, but knees never come off the floor. Good. Change. Put your hands on your feet. Come up carefully, knees on the floor. Head up last. Good. Turn around, Savasana. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. And every time we lie down in Savasana, it also lets the spine kind of reset, right? So you're really allowing the floor to hold you up here. Think about the whole body getting a little longer, stretching through the ligaments. Another sit up. Legs together, arms over your head. Flex your feet, squeeze your seat, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good. Turn, come to the back of your mat and towel, half tortoise, Ardha Karmasana. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms over your head, palms together, cross your thumbs. I'll show you the first one from the side. Stretch up as tall as you can and slowly go down. You can walk yourself in, otherwise, arms with your ears, forehead to floor, little fingers to floor. Squeeze your palms together, so tilt your pinky fingers down. Squeeze your palms together as you inhale, reach your arms forward. As you exhale, sink your hips down. One day forehead touches the floor, hips touch the heels at the same time. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good, change. Slowly come up, arms to your ears, belly in. Nice, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Let's do it again. Legs together, arms over your head. No time like the present. Tuck your chin to your chest. Sit up. Good. Okay, turn, come to the back of your mat and towel. Remember, you can always skip the sit-ups. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms over your head, palms together. Cross your thumbs, stretch up, and slowly go down. Knees together, all the way down, palms together. Try to touch forehead to floor first. Little fingers. Reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize. Good, change, slowly come up, arms to your ears. Nice, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Let the whole body stretch out to the floor. Let the floor hold you up. Here we go, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. All right, all right, all right. Turn, come to the top of your mat and towel for Camel Ustrasana, our deepest back bend. I'll show you the first one from the side. So stand on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Put your hands at your lower back, thumbs outside, fingers down to the floor. Push your hips forward, keep your eyes open, and slowly relax your head back. You can keep your hands on your back, looking up. If this feels okay, keep your hands on your back and go back halfway, freeze in the middle. If this feels all right, right hand down, grab your right heel. Left hand down, grab your left heel. thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. If you can't grab your heels yet, please keep your hands on your back to support your back. As you inhale, lift chest up. As you exhale, push hips forward, squeeze your butt. To safely reverse out rather than twisting out, we're gonna put our hands back on our lower back and now push yourself up without twisting your spine so the head comes up last. Good. Turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. So you might not feel much in that posture, but just know that if you feel like nauseous, dizzy, lightheaded, some sort of emotion or memory is sprouting up, it's really normal. We're releasing some tension from the front of the body, and sometimes that tension becomes embodied, right? So we feel it as we release it. So if nobody's told you today, like there's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with you doing that posture, there's nothing wrong with the posture, always do second set. Here we go. That's my pitch, legs together, arms over your head, always do second set. Tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, but here's the catch. If first set was hard, just do a little bit less, right? Like maybe you just stand on your knees, put your hands on your back, and just look up towards the ceiling. If that feels okay, maybe drop your head back and maybe stay here the whole time. That's great. When you're ready, go back halfway. Eventually, or in the future, right hand down, left hand down. Push hips forward, lift chest up, relax your head back, hold still and breathe. Good. Change. Put your hands on your back first, and now carefully push up, head up last. Nice. Turn around, Savasana. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Take a slow inhale through your nose, and a slow exhale through your nose. Even though we're physically separated right now, I love practicing with all of you, knowing that we're all moving together, breathing together. So let's keep breathing, let's keep going. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up, round your spine. Enjoy the stretch. Good. Try and come to the middle of your mat and towel for rabbit, Sasangasana. We're gonna round forward. So knees, feet together, hips on your heels. I'll show you from the side. You wanna make L's with your hands, flip the L's down, and now grab your heels. So thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and go down. So chin, tuck to chest, forehead to knees, top of head to floor. You might have to like rearrange your ponytail, pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. If your feet are coming off the floor or your grip is sliding, ease up. There's very little weight in the head and neck. Pull on your heels, keep your feet down to protect your neck. Good, change, hips down to heels, slowly uncurl. Vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Whew, head up last. Turn around, Savasana. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. So you might notice that your body moves easier in one direction than the other. Like that posture is way harder for me than camel pose, right? But in this yoga, rather than like skipping the stuff that's hard, we're gonna run towards it, right? Because that's the stuff that we need the most. So the postures that give you a little bit of pause are usually the ones that your body needs the most. So always do second set, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, okay. Try and come to the middle of your mat and towel. Sit knees, feet together. Make L's with your hands. Flip your palms down. Reach and grab your heels from behind. Stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest. Go down. Chin tuck to chest. Belly in. Forehead to knees. Top of head to floor. Reach back. Grab your heels. Pull on your heels and lift your hips up. Squeeze heels together. Lift shoulders up. Belly in. Hips forward. Stomach in. Round your spine. Good, change, hips down, slowly uncurl as carefully as you went in. Head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana, go team. Almost to the end, everybody's doing great. We're gonna do one set of head to knee, one set of stretching, and we're gonna flow it straight into spine twist. Fun, legs together, here we go. Arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, so just one set of head to knee, Jani Shavasana. Make it a good one. Right leg out to the top right corner of your room, bend your left leg all the way in, touch field or costume, inhale, arms over your head, stretch up, exhale, turn to your right, tuck your chin to your chest. So eventually forehead will touch the knee with a straight leg. You'll lock your leg and touch forehead to floor, forehead to knees, elbows to floor. If that's not happening today, know that the name of the posture is head to knee pose, not straight leg pose. So bend your right leg as much as you need to touch your head to your knee, and you're in business. You're compressing the abdominal wall, rounding the spine. Flex your toes back towards your face to stretch calf, Achilles. Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in. Stretch up first, turn to your left, round your spine, touch forehead to knee. Again, you can bend your left leg a whole bunch, just touch your knee and head together. Practice the grip for standing head to knee tomorrow. All 10 fingers interlocked, flex your toes back, bend your elbows down to open shoulder blade scapula, eventually left leg straight, eventually leg lock, elbows to floor. Right elbow down, right shoulder down, rolling to the right, 2 shoulders in line. Good, change. Arms up, both legs out in front of you. You're welcome to skip the sit up, otherwise lay on your back, heels down and sit up. Nice. Okay, next is stretching, Paschimottanasana. I'm gonna face the side so you don't have to look at my highly unmanicured feet. So this is a different posture. Okay, bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with your peace sign fingers, thumbs on top, and start to walk your hips back, right, left. Now in the last posture, we rounded the spine. In this one, you want to arch the spine, so a nice long back. In the last posture, we rounded the spine to compress the stomach. In this one, we're stretching the spine to stretch the stomach, so the chest stays lifted. Knees can stay bent. If it helps you keep a flat back, just go forward with stomach to thighs. If you can straighten your legs, lock your legs, stick your butt out a little bit, and then go down with a flat back, stomach to thighs. Chest to knees. One day, forehead touches toes rather than knees. Good, change, come up. We're gonna flow to spine twist. So look at your legs, identify which leg is left, which leg is right. Don't mix them up. Bend your left leg on the floor. Touch your right heel to your left knee corner. You can also keep your left leg straight out in front of you. Bring your right arm behind you, left arm stretch up and over. Grab your left knee with your left hand, heel and knee touch. You can keep your right hand behind you for balance or grab your hip, waistband, one day the inner thigh. Inhale, stretch up, belly in. Exhale, look over your right shoulder twist. Feel each and every vertebrae twisting. Inhale, stretch up, belly in. Exhale, look over your right shoulder twist. Spine straight, chest up, rib cage open. One more time. Inhale, stretch up, belly in. Exhale, look over your right shoulder twist, twist, twist. Change, unwind, swap out your legs. So bend your right leg on the floor. Touch your left heel to your right knee. You can also keep your right leg straight out in front of you. I'll show you this one from the side. So if you're sitting on your right heel right now, slide it out of the way, roll to the left, evenly distribute your body weight on your butt cheeks. Left arm close behind you, right arm up, stretch up and over. Grab your right knee with your right hand, one day hand, heel, and you touch. So rather than leaning way back, you wanna stretch up. Inhale, stretch up, belly in, exhale, look over your left shoulder twist. And you can keep your hand behind you, or you can do the half bind, again, keeping spine straight, chest up, shoulders down. Inhale, stretch up, belly in, exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, stretch up, belly in, exhale, look over your left shoulder, twist, twist, twist. Good, change. Unwind, turn around, Savasana. So we started class with a breathing exercise, exhaling through the mouth. And we end class full circle with a breathing exercise, exhaling through the mouth. Kapalabhati breathing, skull shining breathing. Let's do it. Legs together, arms over your head. You can do it. Tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, okay, finish what you started, finish strong, here we go. Sit, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. If it hurts to sit on your feet, don't do it silly, sit on your butt, either crisscross applesauce or with your legs out in front of you, just sitting in a comfortable position. So for this version of Kapalabhati, you're gonna exhale through your mouth, and as you exhale through your mouth, you're gonna snap your belly in, so it looks like this. So the exhale is quite audible, but the inhale is very subtle. You can't really hear the inhale. You'll just notice that you're routinely exhaling and it keeps going. Ready? So lick your lips. Swallow a couple times. Concentrate, meditate, let's have fun. Five, four, three, two, one. Lick your lips. Swallow a couple times. Sit up straight, shoulders down, chest up. Here we go, second set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good for you. Honor yourself, give yourself a hug, high five, pat on the back. Turn around, final Savasana, close your eyes, open your arms and legs. Roll out your hips and shoulders. And then we'll take 3 slow collective breaths together, remembering that even though we're physically apart, we're still part of this lovely international yoga community. Take a slow inhale through your nose, feel your chest rise, ribs expand. Slow exhale through the nose, belly falls, ribs soften. Slow inhale through the nose, breathing in peace. Slow exhale through the nose, exhaling fear. Slow inhale through the nose, scanning the body for any lingering tension. Slow exhale through the nose, letting go of your need to control and letting the body soften just a little bit more. Picture yourself in perfect, radiant health.